I'll be rocking the D4DJ All Mix episode 4. I'll give it like number 59 on Crunchyroll's website. And now I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0 go. It hasn't exactly been the most pleasant watch, but hey, maybe it can finally, hopefully, turn things around this time. I'm already liking the start. Give me some like slot horror vibes here. And it's good to hear that they're at least having success, the girls. Oh shit. Love that. That's cute. Mm, mm. All right. But yeah, hopefully though we finally get an episode that can actually focus on a single group though, because that was the problem for episodes 2 and 3, where they really just key in on well yeah, really they just key on say pretty much no one. They try to spread around speaking lines for like 12 to 20 episodes, and then they've called it a day in like essentially the second and third episode, with the strongest episode in the season essentially being the first one, since that one felt a little bit more focused. Girls calling out the other girls. Hope this series can get back to the pace and quality it had an episode. Because if it does, it can at the very least say myself with this season. We're looking optimistically anyway. Spring Storm. That kitty's so cute. Although with a cat that adorable, can you really stay angry at it? Damn, that cat has some mercy if it caused all that mayhem. It's a cat. Can the cat really make up for it? That's actually true. Well, Neocho 2 is an actual cat. Neocho 1, no, seriously, is that thing alive, or is it like some kinda like AI-induced creation of beauty? Like, what would it actually be? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't they? But lately, all the girls have been performing exceptionally. Mm, kinda restricts their options here then. Mm, alright. Again, it annoys me how they talk about the D4th S. without actually animating it, be and the annoying part is they require someone to actually play the game. It's kind of annoying how they're like, "Oh, yeah, play this game in order to link up this series and further understand it." That type of stuff ain't actually no, that ain't fun at all. It's like, holy cow, if they didn't wanna commit to, making a full season on D4 Fest, then at the very least, they should have had another OVA. I mean, they already had an OVA in the Gaston seasons 1 and 2. Maybe like a 24-minute OVA, 48-minute OVA would've or like a movie, like, low not low budget, but say a budget that had the size of, say, 4 to 3 D4DJ episodes if they wanted a bare minimum and just breeze through the D4 Festival. That's what the series literally could have done to not handicap itself from being all like, "Oh, yes, we straight up require viewers to be playing this exponent like, all this external material just to get what the hell's going." Well, it's still understandable, but a lot of the nuances are lost due to that, unfortunately. Mm. Well then, speaking of which, I will give this episode credit for something, though. I like the fact that this episode so far feels a little bit more focused because it's just focusing on, for the most part, on the Rondo girls. The series is at least this season's finally what I've been waiting for them to do for, like, 2 weeks. He has the whole horses, though. Ain't wrong, 'cause if they get if they have anything that's not reflective positively on the brand, that could really scream them in the long run. Almost nothing in life is ever that easy, unfortunately. I really like her voice, it sounds so dang nice. Like, the voice performances in the series is so exceptional. Okay, that dog emoji's so cute. I love it. Oh, gotta ma I haven't mentioned on commented on the animation yet, but man, those backgrounds, you know, looking good. Ah, I thought she'd have history with her. I just like how they peek outside the window, that's adorable. I wouldn't mind seeing flashbacks, though, between Heidi and Tsubaki, 'cause my goodness, that actually would feel like it'd be a fun watch. And this actually is a good scene because it adds depth to Irie because Irie, she was never a major player, but she was always there in the background in season 1. Whenever our Happy Around girls visited her place. So in showing this off, it does a great job showing off what Irie does in her spare time. Aw, that's adorable. Yo, it looks like Irie hasn't even aged much, my goodness. Why'd you call her the mama? It doesn't look that wa It's a ghost, how okay, that was basically when they had, like, the "zzz" sound effect. Mm, those are some damn good questions there. I think our girl will figure that out in due time, though. What, did she want Irie to join? Yeah, I kinda wish this conversation would have continued. And they have individuality now. I like how our girl Kyoko ain't with her group right now, her posse. This girl, this fucking girl. I like how she's playing with those chicks like a fucking toy. Damn, it sounds like it's about to already like do it with like a sound effect. Which is good, but I think she'll find something to do eventually though. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Trying to be all slick. Okay, then I guess on here I so cute too. Bullshit. Like those salon glasses and hats say otherwise. Yeah, that's exactly what they wouldn't fool anyone. Mm. Essa when she blushes, ah, that's beautiful. Yes, it fucking happened. Seeing her blush is so freaking adorable. She ain't wrong. 'Cause a smile like that can get you lots of places. But man, this has been a great surprisingly, this episode's been impressive. Like going I was expecting this episode to be another disappointment, but no. I can legitimately say I'm pleasantly surprised, all things considered. Ah, I just how gung ho she is about that. But oh, okay. I think they're going to vote for those to get eliminated. I think it'll be 3, maybe 3. I definitely don't think the status quo is gonna be Kevin, though. At least well, that's my guess anyway. I just need the devious face that our Ringu has. It looks so adorably mischievous. Hey, they're causing trouble for a good cause, though. Well, that's how I look at it anyway. Huh. Oh, 1. That's actually pretty cool, though. It's less restrictive now. Yeah, my California is actually flexible. Mm. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense, it's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's why I was thinking they might have, like, we skipped age restrictions. Hmm. Alright, that's cool. Huh, alright. I love hearing our girls get some praise. And honestly, Misaki came in clutch. And this actually makes Misaki such a lovable character, seeing how she went this far for the girls. The girls put in the work. Wow! This is how a genuinely great D4DJ episode feels when it's actually properly paced, focused on a single group with character development, practicing. It pretty much has everything I wanted when I was complaining about episodes 2 and 3. I was complaining of it needs to focus on a single group, have practice or training sequences, character development. This is exactly what I wanted. Took the series 4 weeks, but hey, better late than never. Hope if the rest of the episodes are like this, D4DJ all mix will be good. But every episode has to hit hard like this one. I already know the lyrics are gonna be translated because freaking Crunchyroll. I'm not, yeah. The music's awesome. Holy. Okay, these girls are fire. Wow. Okay. Rocky. Those practicing bits you had with Heidi, they definitely paid off in spades. And that's what makes it seem better, knowing how hard she practiced when she was younger with Heidi, and then even during dates, see how hard she worked. Like that's what makes this scene right here exceptionally amazing. It ain't just a girl performance. We had build up to this, which is so nice. Okay. What? Okay, I need a final forward in the song. This song is awesome. Okay. I do not know what the fuck they're saying, but I love it. I love it. Really slurred some people. When it comes to like the lyrics, because Crunchyroll is cheap to look for rights to translate for rights in English. Okay, this is like one of the best songs. No, one of the best songs in the whole series. It wasn't rushed. Holy cow! Our D4DJ all mixed up. It isn't rushed. Like, yeah, fantastic episode. 9 out of 10. I loved it. The serial, when the series doesn't fuck up, I'll give it praise because it fucked up. Finally, finally, this is how you do it. How the performance, it had that they were supposed to practicing and getting points from Heidi. That flashback she had, it was amazing. I love how the Longo group actually did their own thing in this episode by having that vote to try to help convince the owner to be less restrictive when it comes to the people that can watch the Longo performances. Like that's awesome because it's like, holy cow, we're getting major change. The status quo is actually changing. This honestly is what I could have wanted from the D4DJ episode. And hell, something else that I also loved about this specific episode too was the comedy. The comedy was great. This is honestly everything I could have wanted from a D4DJ episode. So that's overall I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It deserves it straight up. Preview looks fun. I'm gonna love the next one. Hey, if it focuses on a single group, that's gonna be awesome. And I'm gonna be so hyped. The only negative in this episode, as to what y'all wondering why I didn't give it 10 out of 10, is because they mentioned the D4 Fest again. I'm like, series, if you're not gonna, if you never bothered showing off the D4 Fest, don't even talk about it. Don't even mention it. Don't even. If you're not ever gonna animate it, don't even bother. That's the thing. It's like this series, it's like always winking and nudging, and I'm like, that's not cool. Where it's they keep on like subtly nudging on it. Oh yeah, if you want to have the full experience, you need to play a game, which is never cool because it's like this is an anime medium. You really shouldn't need to play a game to get a full narrative because that's the whole multimedia franchise bit that a lot of series love to talk about. That's code for we're too lazy to adapt everything into an anime because we're too cheap, so we're just gonna use the game as a crutch. That's what that's code for. That's why I'm not a big fan of, oh yeah, you need to play a game to get the full experience. I'm like, get out of here with that stuff. That's why I can't give it a 10. It's just at a more principle. I'm gonna give this episode 9 out of 10 because that shit pisses me the fuck off. It's like, because every other anime that tried that, whether it be Deep Abyss Insanity, Kingsgrade Successors of the Will, um, Engage Kiss, you've got Zerart Warrenheit, like, oh, Hack Sign. Every single series I mentioned tried the same thing. They all failed. Failed epic. Well, Hack Sign succeeded financially. But man, does anyone ever say they watch Hack Sign for the story? Anyone? Oh yeah, they don't. They just watch it for the video game stuff. That's it. So that's why a lot of this whole wink, wink, nudge, nudge stuff pisses me off because it's like it didn't work in the 2010s. It didn't work in the 2020s so far. It hasn't worked in the 2000s. After 3 decades, you would think anime companies would be like, oh, yeah, this multimedia fucking shit doesn't work. But no, they just never learn. That's what pissed me off a little bit. But other than that, this was a great episode. And regardless of that type of stuff pissing me off, this episode's still a great tier. 9 out of 10 episode. And I'm definitely going to be there to react to the next episode whenever it does come out. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video and have a great day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.